and probably not gonna be too conversational. I gotta get these pieces cut in, and it's always right where I need the sun to not be blinding me. Seems like it's always blinding me. So I got this one here. Can't see. This one here, we got a 4-cross. See? Like a peace symbol. We don't like that. So I'm going to try to jam something in there and get that fixed first while we're here. Got to set up my boards. Set up my dummy boards so I don't plaster the house and don't plaster the porch. Don't get crack sprayed all over hell. Gotta have these. Gotta keep stuff mostly clean. So, I don't know if you guys know or not, if you've seen the IG posts, but I got something cool to show you guys. Hold on. Got something cool to show you guys here. You're just going to have to be patient here. Hold on a second. Everybody's always in a rush. They want the camera to flip over right exactly where they want it, and it never does. Stupid headphone things. We're trying to do something, and then you get a truck coming in. I'm parked in the wrong place or whatever. Constant interruptions in my life. You guys see that? You ever seen a hummingbird moth? They're the coolest things ever. There's like 50 of them around here too, when they really get going. This place is incredible. The plants here. You see her in there? Got crazy plants here. I see one over there. I'm trying to get him. Took off. Well, now. And of course, the second that I go to do this, that I show up and set up, you get a big old loud truck coming up the driveway. Never fails, guys. You go to do something, and you're gonna always be getting interrupted. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah, look at him. Oh, look at that guy. There he is. Oh, look how cool. Guys, this is like award-winning cinematic photography here. Live. I love how it slows the wings down. It's really cool, isn't it? cool. Maybe I can get some work done here. Stop playing with the moths. Alright. So, hopefully, this truck driver's not going to come and bug me and want to talk. They usually do when you least need them to. I got a back. I don't really care. Drop it off and leave. They don't want to talk. When you actually have time, people don't want to talk. And then when you don't have any time, then want to have conversation. Okay, so I'm not carrying you guys around like a little baby on my hip. I don't have time or patience for it today. I have a lot to get done. A lot of disruptions. It's the middle of the day. I'm trying to get shit done. We all have stuff to do. Let's all just go to our corners and get our stuff done. Or expression, sometimes the best thing you can do is nothing at all. It's kind of where I feel right now. I'm just trying to not be overwhelmed right now by too much, and I got a lot going on outside of all of this. Always got somebody. That's what I'm kind of up against right now. Stay patient with a lot of it. Well, it's not the most ideal, but I think it'll work. I don't know. Maybe we can just slam this guy right in there. Just like so. Bang! That'll cut out our forerun. I'm kind of getting to the point with everything because I'm taking care of a lot for other people, but seems like none of my stuff's getting handled again. So we would have over there, over there. It's kind of a funny spot. It's kind of a funny piece to have to cram in there. That's a little better. maybe do this. Alright, so we're trying to keep our, the whole YouTube thing is driving me nuts because I don't understand how the analytics are changing so rapidly every day. It's gotten to the point where I don't even really want to mess with it anymore. I mean, they're making bank off of guys like me because they don't ever have to pay us anything. Channels like mine, they bank off of me. Oh, there you go, right there. We'll just fish that in there. That'll look good and it'll be done. I'm looking for the easiest possible solution. What I'm doing. Blast shields down. I can't even see that thing. It's so hot out here. Well, thanks for all the cool compliment. All right, so I want to get this cut. Yeah, it's just getting where I'm doing way too much for way too many people and never getting anything done myself that I need for myself, and I'm not making. All right, and of course this little line here wants to keep slipping back for some reason and pulling out. It hasn't done that since the day I fixed all this, and I fixed it specifically so it wouldn't do that. It just seems like and bear with me now on this one. Seems like every time I turn a camera on, there's somebody right there when I'm trying to do something. Today, let's cut some stuff. And it was one of those where I didn't want to have an hour-long conversation, but it ends up being an hour-long conversation. You're just calling for one thing to get information because you're taking care of the guy's place and you're selling stuff for him, and somebody stops by. corner here, guys, on this one. Because now I'm looking at, there's almost a 4. There's almost another, this is a headache. This is where they become a headache and where you kind of just want to stop. You want to put a stop to what's going on. Because they put a 4 in, I'm trying to get rid of the 4. But in doing so, it seems like I'm making more 4s for myself. And I'm trying to get away from that. So we're trying to just sew in a little bit of product here. You know, it's kind of one of those 6 of one, half dozen the other. I hate saying that. I hate having to say that expression. 6 of one, half dozen the other. The whole thing is, it's got to be right, and it's just got to be done. And we don't really want it taking all day to fix. That's a 4. See, now we're going way small here. Which internally I'm having conflict with that. Yeah, and that's what's happening is now I'm trying to split the difference between the 4. Because I don't want I don't want 4 joints, but here I just made 4 others, which I was looking at when I was, because there's a joint, yeah, we're going right back to where we were trying to get away from. Don't want to do that. And this is what happens when you get the PMI. Back to this because I was going to use this in the beginning. I should have just used this one. Sorry, guys, I'm not being super engaging or entertaining right now. I'm trying to figure out my mess here. I want it done. I want it dealt with. Oh, this would be good except for that where I just made that stupid cut. Totally screwed that one, didn't I? I don't know if this is the best thing to do right now. And the other thing, maybe it's the air quality. I don't know. I'm choking a lot. My throat's always stretched. I don't think it is. We'll be just that. Big allergies. My allergies are just bad. I saw a guy putting on a show last night. I was doing the DoorDash deliveries. Poor guy was working at McDonald's, leaning over the counter like he could not do anything. He was acting like he had freaking Ebola, dying. He was like, he kept leaning on the counters, kept leaning over, hunched over, coughing, hacking away. I'm like, man, freaking hypochondriacs. And he's probably going to say that it's because he had to work during poor air quality. You know what I mean? Like, oh, poor me. I can't, like, they want to be hidden out, sitting at home, playing video games. But you got to work for a living. I think this is going to work. You know, I would rather be out working in the poor air quality. I'd rather not be sitting inside all day. No, thank you. Don't do that to me, please. We're having wildfire smoke. And a lot of smoke in the air, a lot of haze days. But it's August too, man. We get this kind of weather in August all the time. It's normal. This is your normal August weather. So, that's like a butterfly. I'm making like a butterfly. What are you guys doing? Holy, there's a ton. Thank you. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. Wicked cool. I'm gonna try. Well, because I'm about to just blast everything. Harp it up. So, YouTube has been good and bad as far as results, views. My YouTube audience, I will say, you guys are awesome. People who show up and watch, you guys are incredible. Everybody's been really good. Is, you know, positive. Been really good about sharing my videos. Check it out, man. Watch this guy. Well, it's about 90, 85, 90. You know, it's not crazy hot. I like this weather personally. So we're just trying to fix where we had 4 stones all coming in. So if I'm trying to think here. Yeah, that's gonna, yeah, let's just go for it and see where she ends up. Wing ding it, wing ding it. Wing ding it. This is a typical Thursday for me. I still got a cut up here showing that I don't want showing. And there, that'll get rid of it, barely. Trying to get rid of all the cuts right now because I made a mistake. Now I'm trying to fix my mistake. It's gonna look cool when it's done though, I can assure you that. It will look pretty decent. He's gonna go, oh wow, I like that. This one thing, but it kept growing. It kept getting more and more out of hand, so I just needed to make an executive decision at a certain point. So, alright, I gotta keep moving my shield because it keeps going down and spraying all over. Spraying the neighborhood, which we don't really want to do. Don't want to be blasting the whole neighborhood. So, what are you guys up to today? I'm here working. It's bright and sunny out. It's warm. It's not hot. It's not really hot today. Not hot for me anyway. We're fair. We're not making too much of a hell mess. 89. 89. Right now it says 89. I don't know what that means in other terms, but right now I can just throw that on the edge there. Throw it right there and keep that thing weighted down so it doesn't blast all over. There. And there. Right. Do whatever you want to do. Do what you want to do. Like the coldest winter will have it inside you. And you know, have it still. That's a nice piece. I might save that. Even though I started to split it, I think I can reuse it maybe. Like the coldest winter chill, having inside you, held in pain. And you know you have it still. So there's problems in your life. I fucked up, I'm not right. See through changes. I don't even know the lyrics. Yes, I don't know if you guys have guessed, but I dig Alice in Chains. It's an old group I've listened to for many years. Love their music. Love the band. Love the band. Alright, so that's falling. That's coming down. That's not happy there. I don't really care. Because I'm not cutting anymore as far as I know. Now I'm just going to chip in and place those guys. Hopefully I don't mess anything up here. Get rid of a little bit. I like to leave a little bit of a curve on the insides. A little bit of a curve because that adds strength to an inside corner piece. Keeps it from splitting. Right, it keeps it from splitting that way if you leave a little bit of a rounded. There's a tip for you. If you're gonna do if you want to have a sharp looking inside corner, which you don't ever really need because this is natural stone. Sharp looking inside corners are not natural. So you don't really need them. I like to round them out as much as possible. So we're going to get rid of that 4-cross. It's going to be out of our minds, out of our heads. Out of mind, out of sight, out of mind type deal. Done with. Walk away. Moving on to the next thing. Right, that's where I want to be with it. I don't know. Here my phone keeps going off. And I'm not going to... I don't know if I want to disrupt what's going on here. We got a flow going. I want to stay in it. Hopefully they're not trying to call me right now. I've had enough Thursday. Why is it Thursdays seem like, do you guys get that? Like Thursday is talk day. Like I got it at the fair. Interruptions day. All day when I was at the fair on Thursday. That whole week I was there. Thursday seemed to be like the hardest, most chaotic day. And it was just constant. Like I couldn't get anything done. Every time I turned around, there's somebody there. And I know Thursday at that fair it's what they call Special Kids Day. It's a day where you're gonna get groups. You're gonna get the groups coming in with the counselors and the chaperones and the group leaders. And you're there to entertain on Thursday and have fun with the people. So your day, you're trying to focus your day on that. You know, it's already enough of a stress for us to be, you know, I'm trying to get work done, but I'm also trying to be entertaining and talk to people there. So it makes it hard because you're trying to be good to the one group that every year when you go there, that's mainly what you're there for is that day, because that's a huge day for the fair. Thursday it's the middle of the fair. It's a turning point. It's pivotal, and it's a big day for like New York State. They do a lot with Special Olympics and 4-H counselors and yada yada, whole community thing. And that's your day too, that you're trying to put your ducks in a row and get your final production stuff for the week together. But then you get all these people that they show up on Thursday and they're like, well, it's my birthday, or my dog died, or my mom died, or my sister passed away, or my brother, and it's like, that's all that I heard all day Thursday. I met so many, and they're like, could you do me a favor? I'm like, oh man, I got this list. I've got this list since Monday I'm trying to get through. Not to be rude, but it's like, I can only get to who I can get to, and then eventually I got to prioritize too, because a lot of people will ask, like, do you have a wolf riding on the back of a giraffe, or do you have an elephant driving a car? I'm like, no. Well, could you? I would really like it if you could do me one, if you could make me one. And I'm like, how long are you gonna be here? Oh, maybe half an hour. I'm like, what is this, dude? Like fast food carving orders? Like, just something real simple, and then they keep asking. You're like, dude, I'm trying to be nice here. That's not how it works. It's like, we're not special requests. I don't know what carver in their right mind started doing that and trying to convince the general public, like, oh yeah, we're special order. We'll make them to order. We'll have them done in an hour. Well, they'll say, well, I was at one place, and I was like, yeah, and you know what the guy's charging for each one? He's probably getting really good money for each one. He's not doing them for free. Or if he is, he's got a contract to do that, and he's getting paid obscene amounts of money for doing that. We can't give our stuff away for free. It's like, I don't expect to go. I don't ever go to Burger King and they give me a free meal because I'm a chainsaw carver. You know what I mean? It's like, oh hey, you get the starving artist free meal plan. Like, oh, it's you. It doesn't matter if you're famous or not, or whatever, or if you're well known. That's the only time that people might give you a deal. If it's their personal business, they might be like, oh yeah, hey, here, I give you a deal, and then you promote my business or whatever. It's not like the school bus driver who personally get off the bus and walk every kid across the road. They only do that for the senator's kids. But usually the senator has security hired waiting there for the kid to get off the bus anyway. I don't even think senator's kids ride the bus. Look at that sucker, goes right in. You know what I mean? It's just like, we get put on this pressure of like, oh, you can do free stuff. Oh, you can do this. No, I can't. I don't know where that idea came from. Well, they were doing it in another place, and I'm like, because that was what they were doing. It's not, my deal is not that. Different deal, different fair, different deal. I used to do, at this particular fair, I used to do lots of freebie stuff there because but it wasn't like special order. It was just more like I would have a few little carvings made. Even the stuff I sell, it's pre-designed. Like I do the same thing over and over again and sell it, you know. And that's it. That's what I do. Because that's what everybody wants. And I got to keep it simple most of the time. I don't know why my dang phone keeps going off while I'm doing this, but it's rather disruptive. So yeah, we don't, I mean, when I was getting a different contract deal at that fair and I was making a bunch of auction carvings and I was promoting the auction because that was paying different for both me and the fair. It was a totally different deal. I wasn't selling anything at that fair for years. But now it's become where I get a few sponsors to pay my expenses for showing up and being there. Make sure my costs are covered. You know. And then I sell, and pretty much everything that I was selling there at that fair was the same item over and over and over again. So come Thursday, I'm pretty dang burnout on everything. And then you get a lot of people wanting to talk and wanting to tell you stories or wanting to ask you to make them stuff. And it just gets overwhelmed. Just like my phone right now, while I'm trying to do a live stream, keeps going off. That's why I turn the notification sound to a little fart sound, because it was really disruptive before when I had that when I had an actual ringer tone thing. There, I like that. I think that's great. Now I can set those. No more 4. Got rid of the 4. That was the goal. See, got a 3 here, a 3 there. A 3 here. A 3 there. 3s are fine. A 3 there. You know, 3s are fine where 3 pieces come into intersection. That's fine. I don't like 4s. I guess I gotta check what all the noise is on my phone. Because if there's somebody at the property trying to ask questions or get stuff, I guess I gotta freaking stop what I'm doing. Well, and it's too, I can't see what's going on my phone while I've got live stream going. So I've got to turn you guys off. It's just kind of annoying that I've got to keep doing this back and forth. But that's my life. Okay. I got a bunch of people here. Thanks, guys. You need to learn this? We'll go out and do it. That's all. That's all you got to do. Go out and do it. All right, I'll be back. Okay. Sorry, guys. Of course, people show up to the property like 10 minutes after I leave, and they've been there the whole time, wandering around, looking for something. I'm not sure what, but I don't know. It's just too much. Just leave me alone. Leave us alone. If you're not part of the crew, don't show up. That's always been kind of my. People call. Well, when are you gonna be there? Not. When are you open there? When I put an open sign out. That's when you stop. Other than that, don't stop. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's just common courtesy. Right? Can I come over and bug you and your family while you're swimming in your pool and having a barbecue and drinking beer on the weekend? No. Yeah, what's up?
Is that car that's parked down any other lot? I was wondering if I could get that moved.
I don't know whose car it is.
Huh?
I don't know whose car it is. It's not mine. My truck's up here. Well, you gotta give me a second. I'm right in the middle of something. All right, let's go down and investigate. Oh, that's Sophie's car. Let me crack open the door. Hey, Sophie, Eric.
Yeah?
Oh, sorry. Can you move your car? The dump truck guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can park up here, I guess.
Like in the driveway?
Yeah, cause I'm not leaving for a while.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Oh, jeez. Always something, guys. It's really annoying. You can't ever do anything. Trying my best here. Trying my best. Trying my best, and I'm the bad guy for asking. I'm always the bad guy for us. She's not coming out. He's waiting on her. Well, like now? Can we move the car now? Right now. He's like, wait. These kids. I swear these kids. I don't know where do they get their whatevers. He's gonna give me grief. Oh, you gotta move that. No, guys, I can't anymore. I can't try. I didn't mean to be rude, but I mean, yeah, after a while, it gets to that point where that's what I mean. Thursday is always, it's like you're always dealing with everybody else's stuff on Thursday. I can't ever get anything done. And every time I turn around, there's always somebody right there, over my shoulder. Can't do it anymore. It's like constant in and out. Like I can't seem to get nothing done. It ain't got nothing to do with it. There's the shaker. Bang! There's your tailgate. It's just, I don't know. I can't. You see, I'm doing something here. It just never ends, guys. Never ends. You can't ever get anything done. What's going to be my next interruption today? There's people constantly at my shop snooping around. When I'm not there. Funny how I leave and all of a sudden they show up and they got to walk around and check the place out. It's just annoying because if you're there and you're checking something out, call me. And that's fine if he was just, as a guy with a dump truck, it's fine if he's just stopping there to take a leak. Fine, go do that. But he parks right in front. Like he was blocking the driveway. Blocking the entire entry to the shop with his big dump truck. Then, of course, minutes later, shows up one of the crew trucks to come in and dump stuff. I don't know if he was there when they were showing up or what, because you don't see every single thing that goes on that camera. That camera just shows one or two pictures of moments. It's just constant. It never ends on Thursdays. I can't ever seem to get anything done on Thursdays. Seems like I'm always being asked to go over here or look over there or do this or do that. It's like I was trying to get out the door this morning and there's a guy there. Well, first off, the company that owns the one apartment where I stay most of the time, of course, they have to be bugging us this week because they can't make a schedule. They can't be professionals and actually be like, well, here we need to do this or that. We can tell us a good time to come and do our work there. Like, preferably when I'm not there, trying to get up in the morning. Guy's knocking on my door at 9 o'clock. They said between 9 and noon. Well, and I work late some nights. I'm not going to change my whole entire routine and schedule just so some company can come in and take measurements of the apartment because they're planning to renovate, which means we're all probably going to be out of house and home there soon. So that's another thing that we got to deal with. But yeah, it doesn't stop. It doesn't ever stop. It doesn't ever stop. I don't know. They keep dumping stuff here in the. That's kind of like you're in between that whole arrangement of things too, and you're getting interruptions there. You're helping out. Yeah, it gets a little bit. All right, so I'm trying to get this set right. It's almost there. That one. This one looks good though. I like this one. Okay. Now maybe we're getting somewhere here. For a change. For a minute. So wherever I get looseness, stone feeling. That's where I go in with this thing here. And you push under, and you see it lifts it a little tiny bit. I might have to trim this stone back because it's pinching right there, it feels like. A little bit. Just chaos, just sheer chaos. My life on Thursdays is sheer chaos. I swear, it doesn't matter what I do, it's gonna be that way. It seems like this year especially, everybody's got everything crazy going on Thursdays. Okay. I've never understood disconnection. Like, I don't, it's gotta be a special gift that people have where they can disconnect with everything around them, put the headphones on, tune out. You know what I mean? Because I see a lot of people who do it all the time and they're really good at it. When do I get to be good at it? When do I've always got these on and I've always got people talking to me. It's like, man, I don't want to hear you. If I wanted to hear you, I wouldn't have these things on my head. I don't know what it is. When I have headphones on, it seems like that's when everybody wants to have a conversation with me. It seems like it's never ending, guys. So, there, that's beauty. I'm so happy with that. Got that fixed. That was bugging me. Goal number 1 today was to get that handled. Taken care of. Now, well, because we have all this crumbly stuff, I just throw it down there because I'm going to be pushing it around and scooping it up later. I'm working that way. I'm trying to work that way if I can get away from here. Finally, I think we're done over here with this spot. Yeah. And that's how I do it. I mean, I got my way of doing things. You guys have your way of doing things. That's fine. You can have your way. It's like I tell everybody when they make the comments, oh, you're not doing it right, that's not how I would do it. Well, I say, last I checked, I work for myself, and I don't own a Burger King, so with me, let's not really have it your way. I don't really do custom. I tell people that I don't do custom. I refuse to do custom. I refuse to take orders from people and be bossed around. That's my right. That's how I run my business. I don't run my business being told what to do. My business is basically run by having happy clients, happy customers, happy people that where I'm doing work at their house and they're happy that it's getting done and they're happy that it's being done right and they don't have to worry about it. That's how I run my business and my company, is they know that I'm going to do a good job. They know that I'm going to find things that need fixing. And I'm going to just fix it. I'm going to throw it in as part of the job. I'm not going to, I'm not going to sit there and laundry list and have a hard time dealing with it and being hung up for it for 4 weeks. Let me get it done. Just get it fixed. A lot of these jobs, they go over on time because there's a lot, you do a lot more than we originally bargained for. Now, if I had a company with other people working for me, it would be a different story because I'd be running around managing everything, and I would never have time to get any work done myself. That's kind of the goal, but not really. I mean, it seems like that's what you need to do anymore to survive or to get big enough in this business to actually make it. Is you need to have people working for you. You need to get enough clients going. I'm trying to stay away from most of that for now. Still trying to enjoy what I have here. Yeah, see, some of these flake. They do flake off when they get older. And incidentally, it's like I was talking to the customer yesterday about this, which is kind of a cool thing that's going on here. Is the stone that I picked out, this is darker, this is all stained, weather stained, but if you look at just the top, the roughness of the tops, the actual character of the stone, the stuff on these pallets for the remainder of the job, what kind of cool happened is this stone is very similar to all this stone. So they're going to match in pretty well because a lot of this stuff, you see how it's got the same character, like that one to that one. That's a new stone, that's an old one. And they flake off a lot. Like yesterday, I spent the day with the torch just flaking. This is all just burn. Just heat it up and it all popped right off of these two big ones. Piles and piles of it. And sometimes that's what you got to do to get good stone, because I don't want to set stones that has all this on them. And it doesn't even fly off or pop off. It just basically falls off. This pile of stones here is ready to go. This one I'm probably gonna grind the high spots down and torch it and use it in the walkway somewhere. I like saving stone. I blistered this too. This is all smooth, planed out. I put a nice surface on it. You see that roughness? Gave it a natural look. It's a nice tread now. Of course, the customer comes out. He's like, "Oh wow! Oh wow!" He does that all the time. That's every day he comes out. Oh, wow. Oh, it's great. It's just great. He's so excited about all this. Well, he helped me on Saturday. We did this together. And it was really great having two people. And you see, it's as hard as mortar. This poly sand, I'm excited to see. This is the new formula. I mean, I've been using it here and there on jobs, and it's been doing really well. But I've never used it to this extent on a big job like this all by itself. The new stuff, I've done the old stuff, but see, it sticks to absolutely everything. So it's going to be interesting to see. And you see, even that's all hard stuff, right? And you see it's gravel. The gravel's all stuck together, which is great. Really awesome deal. Look at this. It's super sticky stuff. See, and this is a weak mixture with it. This is mostly gravel. It's still porous. You're going to get daylight through it, so water will flow through it. That's just on the edge here. We're just messing around. But see, all this is solid. It's barely shedding anything. You got to really dig at it to get to the edge of it. Really cool stuff. But we're going to be changing this little area here after I get the other big area done. These little outer areas, we come back to these. And just wanted to show you guys that. Hope everybody's doing well. This is awesome. So the thing that we did here, I wish I could have got video of it. I'll take video probably of the next one. I didn't get video of it with him and me because I don't put other people in my videos who might not want to be in them. And I don't even bother asking. It's his place. I'm not going to impose. That one's done. Sheds water where it's supposed to for the most part. Might be a few adjustments here and there because of the shape of the stones. Probably not going to worry about it. It's beautiful. I love it. Done deal. You saw this last fall when I was starting this and working on it. But like I said, there's an electric line that goes all the way from there, all the way under here, and keeps going. Haven't finished that yet. But I had to deal with that as I was building this and dig down and move it or extend it, keep extending it as I kept wanting to work. This grew. This was probably half this size, a little more than half this size when I did the original estimate for the area. So this grew a lot. This whole area grew considerably, width-wise, length-wise. We have other areas that were added. It's not like this is a time frame locked in. Well, I'm going to do this much and go there and do that and go here and go the other place. It's not that kind of job. So well, cool. It's cool having you guys out here. Thank you. Again, my goal for the day was to get, and you see how it's cool now because it kind of sticks out like, but it's also sticking out a lot because it's brand new stone up against black and dirty stone. We're going to pressure wash that and get rid of that. Maybe we'll do that here in a minute. I want to check my battery. Okay, so battery's okay for a minute. So let me show you guys. Since we're here, might as well get it out. Okay, so I'm going over the list. You guys have seen you've seen the torch. You've seen me burn stone. You've seen me cut stone. I'm showing you everything. I want to show you everything that I know how to do. Because part of this whole thing is now I can send a customer to my YouTube. I can send customers to my YouTube. They can see. They can say, look, this is what I do. So, we're going to brighten these stones. You guys see the difference already? Oh, wow. Is it remarkable? So there, see, they all match. Can you guys see what's going on? Yeah, oh yeah, you can see it. I can see it. I see the step ladder thing. Oh yeah. Well, it's just so I can color match too.